Greetings and salutations, this is Johnny Mac, Lock and Metal Plus, here again with another video for yourselves. If you're new to the channel, cheers, I'd love it if you could subscribe. You can watch some other shit that I do. I'll try and knock out a few videos, you know, once every week or so, every couple of weeks, something like that. Sometimes a few a week, depends on how we get on. As the channel suggests, it's rock, it's metal, and plus other bits and bobs. We're going to do a full review, album review. I haven't done one for a while. Excuse me, I'm a bit thirsty. I haven't done one for a while. So, this is an album by a UK band. This is the latest one by the Wildhearts. Now, I'm sure you are aware of the Wildhearts. As I said, this is the 21st Century Love Songs, the new album. Came out about a few weeks ago now. I think it came out end of start of September. I think it was start of September anyway. So it's taken a few weeks to come through, but I wanted to. One, I've had a good listen to it on YouTube and various other places like that, and Spotify. But I wanted to have my proper physical media then, because obviously we like something to open up. That's a band pick. Obviously Ginger, CJ, Lich, and of course Danny on bass, CJ on guitar, Ginger does guitar and the singing, and obviously Lich is on drums. Now I've been into Wildhearts since probably one of the very early EPs with Nothing Ever Changes But the Shoes, Turn American. Is it Mondo Kingo Go? Anyway, as I said, even on this channel, I've done a review of the live album, 30 Years, which is an absolutely brilliant live album, double album, as all good live albums should be. Need to be a double, obviously, because otherwise you don't get enough songs on it. And yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Spans the whole career. I've been going since 1989, something like that. So yeah, been doing it for a long time. This album, they sort of split up for about, I don't know, 8 or 10 years. And then back in 2019, they brought out The Nation's Men, which is what the t-shirt's from. I saw a few times on that tour. Absolutely brilliant. Nice to see the guys back together and doing really good albums. That The Nation's Men album, that was one of my albums of the year when it came out. Absolutely brilliant. Proper mix of Wildhearts, and if you know the Wildhearts are essentially they're sort of heavy metal, punk, pop. They just infuse everything together. And they're just brilliant. They've got the sing-along choruses, they've got anthemic, big riffs, drum beats. You know, as I think someone have said that they basically what you get if you switch the Beatles and Metallica together. So there you go. But I don't. Yeah, there's a lot of Metallica. So yeah, this is, as I said, new album, 21st Century Love Song. This is obviously the vinyl record of it, out on Graphite Records. 10 songs on it. I think the likes of Splitter, Sleep Away, and Sort Your Fucking Shit Out. You can have a nose at them on the YouTube. If I remember rightly, Sleepaways, they're currently playing it on Planet Rock at the moment, which is what I listen to because I'm stuck at home still, working from home. This is some gorgeous purple vinyl. I think they call it Purple Rain vinyl. It's got, that's the A side. It's got the heart on it, but the B side's quite nice because it's just got like a forest on it, which is very B movie, horror movie sort of type thing, and that's the whole idea behind it. So that's the actual album, but there's also lyric sheet, and they all look like the back of old VHSs. and it's got all the lyrics on them. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, really good. It's good stuff. So that's the album. I'll go through the tracks in a minute, but I just thought I'd show you the physical video. Now the album came about a week ago, but I'd also pre-ordered that from an independent record store here in the UK. But off the Amazon, I ordered. There's a special Amazon version of the CD, which is this. They had the normal version, which I think comes in a dual case, but this is the one in the digipack thing. But it's got 2 extra tracks, as you can see on the back of it, 2 bonus tracks. Into there, in the yellow green tape stuff. We Sing for Tim, and now I don't know how to say this, to be honest. It's ALLEIN, so it's alien but with double L, so it's Orlean. I don't know. Anyway, but another advantage with getting the 2 extra tracks is that as well as the sweet booklet, which has got again all the, that's the inside of the album. It's got all the like VHS backs, but it's even got it for the 2 extra songs, which is quite sweet. So if you haven't seen, there's the lyrics to the 2 songs, which you don't usually get, and a signed card with a, let me see, so that's CJ, that's got to be Danny, Rich, and that's Ginger there. So yeah, sweet. So yeah, that's the CD as well. And I tell you what, it's the first time I've seen it with it, even though it's in like a digipack, it's got, the CD comes in these little cases as well. So it's just, you don't usually get one of these. You usually get one of these in, this is the sort of thing that you get with a little box set. You know, sometimes you get a box set of CDs of the collected works of them. You get these little card things, but you don't often get them with the digipack as well. Very odd, but very cool. So what's the album like? Well, it was going to be hard to actually follow up The Naissance Men, because that was just an absolute banger. Awesome songs, awesome live, just good stuff. But this, I'll admit, it wasn't as instant for me. There was obviously the songs that I'd heard on YouTube are great. As I said, that the title track comes in, it's first track. As I said 21st Century Love Songs, first track, and it absolutely hits like a sledgehammer. Absolutely brilliant. Very heavy intro, sort of classic sing-along chorus, lots of harmonies, which you always get in the Wildhearts. Very chaotic, but almost progressive. I don't mean it sounds like Yes or Pink Floyd or anything like that, but it is. There's quite a lot in these songs that they're not just your usual 3-minute rocky pop song, metal pop song, or whatever you want to call them. They're great. It's really good. So yeah, it's proper punk like sing-along chorus. Second track, Remember These Days. Very tuneful. There's a breakdown in the middle of it that reminded me of Eating Rifles by The Jam. I don't know why. I think it's just the guitar sound on it. Just another typical great punky tuneful Wildhearts song. Third track, Splitter, absolute banger. Very heavy, chunky riffs. Drums are great as always. And the chorus, the way Ginger just raspingly spits out Splitter, is brilliant. Excellent stuff. Institutional Submission. Yeah, another fast tempo rocker. Very good. It's a Wildhearts song. Then you come to track 5, Sleep Away, which I think is obviously a single. That's why they're doing. I think they've done a video for it as well, and it's brilliant. It's just a really good song. I said they're playing it on Planet Rock, so some of you guys might have heard it anyway. Yeah, it's really good. It's just you know, you can tell it's going to be absolutely brilliant live. It's got a part in the middle which almost sounds like a rockabilly type song. It just as I said, because the Wildhearts seem to just get lots of different genres and whack them in together and make it, but still make it sound like the Wildhearts. It's just unbelievable, and if once you've listened to it, this one line will make sense to you. Fish don't know that they're in water. So there you go. Anyway, track 6, You Do You. Just another more of a mid-paced one, not full balls to the wall, but absolutely great. As I said, walk into them, you go, oh yeah, Wildhearts, excellent stuff. Track 7, Sort Your Fucking Shit Out. What a absolutely brilliant song. I think that's on, I think there's a YouTube, the action videos to it or something like that. Very good. Just a great song. And this album, as I said, after the third or fourth listen to, you really start to love it. It's I said, for me it wasn't as instant, but I'm really digging it, and this song is absolutely brilliant. Proper shout along chorus. The intro reminds me of a track by Stiff Little Fingers, and I can't put my finger on which one it is. But yeah, another as I said, sing along chorus. Yeah, brilliant song. Next up, we've got Directions, and the start of it sounds like the guitar sound and tone just at the start sounds very Metallica to me. It obviously doesn't carry on that way. But just that bit, I go, oh, sounds a bit like Metallica. Cracking. Yeah, solid Wildhearts song. They're all just, there's no shit songs on it. It really is that good. Physical Exorcism as a faster rocker, absolutely great. Final track on the actual album, obviously there's 2 extra tracks on this CD, it's a weird one. It's called My Head Wants Me Dead, and it's obviously Ginger writing from his heart, man. And it's about depression and mental illness and various other things, and how sometimes, you know, you just can't leave the house because your head's just going, and you just gotta read the lyrics, and it's quite depressing, if I'm honest, but it's still a cracking song. And obviously sometimes you've got to get it out there so people can understand how people are feeling. So yeah, no, absolutely brilliant song. So yeah, all in all, it's just absolutely brilliant. Oh yeah, the extra tracks, yes. We Sing for Tim. We Sing for Tim, even. He's absolutely brilliant. It's very fast, it's punky, it's furious, it's almost thrashy in places. You can bang your head to it. It's absolutely brilliant. Great song. And Alien, yeah, that one, the last one, is a slower song. It's like almost the closest thing to a ballad on the album. Very slower pace. The bass and guitar are really good. Reminds me of like an indie punk ballad by someone like Ash or something like that. You know, or maybe Feeder or something. It's got there's a little punky vibe in it, but no, it's still just a brilliant song. So there you go. New Wildhearts album. It's just great. I'm just gutted I'm not, they're touring at the moment, and I haven't been able to get to see them. So hopefully they'll do a second leg of the 21st Century Love Song tour, and I'll get to see them again. Because as I said, it's been 2 years now since I've seen them, 2.5 years, and I really need to go again. So yeah, there you go. Wildhearts, 21st Century Love Songs. If you like the Wildhearts, you're going to love it. What can I say? It's a banger. So you take care, and I'll see you later.